I make questionable life decisions from time to time. Alright, hello everyone, my name is Ark and welcome back to something new. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Monsterarts Godzilla from 1962. I believe this is the Godzilla that fought King Kong back when they made King Kong versus Godzilla. So, a little bit of a story about this guy. I was out and about, going on through my day, going to different places to see what kind of figures I can find. Pretty much toy hunting at that point. And I was able to find this guy at my quote-unquote local disc replay. Not necessarily local because I had to drive quite a bit to it. But I found this guy. He was $230. But I got him for $210. So, he's here. I know this is a very rare one because he came out a couple of years back. I'll put the year of release date somewhere on the screen. But yeah, this guy is quite rare. He goes for a lot of money. So, yes, it is secondhand because it's already open. Don't worry, I checked that he had everything, and he does. So, let's get him out of the box and see what he comes with. Here we have Godzilla from 1962. So, this guy is a little bit different than the regular SH Figuarts because this is from the SH Monsterarts line. So, in terms of height, he is around 6¼ inch. So that's pretty, that's already taller than the regular SH Figuarts. And in terms of length, if you have his tail curled up, going from the top of the head, or the tip of the head to the tip of the tail, it looks around 9 inches. The length looks different to you guys, but it's around 9¼ something like that. So the first thing that I gotta say, this is my first SH Monsterarts. I don't have a single one, and honestly, having this one as my first one is pretty funny because I did not think I was going to start with an old one, to be honest. So, in terms of aesthetic and how he looks really good. I like the texture that he has all over his body. Like, you can even see it on the screen. It's really, really good. I think they were able to capture sort of that feel of the suit that he has, which is awesome. Now, in terms of the head, let me get a closer look for the head. He has, the eyes look really nice. Although they do look kind of derpy. That is what the Godzilla suits from back in the day used to look like. So sometimes they look derpy, sometimes they look really good. This one was more on the in-between. Like, it looked derpy, but it still looked really good. In terms of the mouth, he has really good paint application throughout it, and he has sort of like a dark wash going all around, like including the tongue inside of the mouth, and even on top as well. I think it looks amazing. So, overall, and like even his dorsal fins, they look really good. I like the finish, the white outline that it has. It's really nice. Besides that, he doesn't really come with much else in terms of the paint. His nails are pretty much the same color as the suit itself, and that's pretty much it. Like, you can probably see some different paint applications, like some dry brushing here and there, but not a lot. And same with the toenails. Get them down a little bit. There we go. So now we have a full sight of his glory. So yeah, the nails don't really have much paint on them either. And everything is painted on the tail too, so that's really nice. I always like that. There is some like inconsistency, like it goes from really good application to sort of weird in terms of how they applied it. There's a little bit of it kind of goes out a lot more and stays on the actual skin of the suit than anything. So, articulation. I don't really know how these guys work in terms of SH Monsterarts, so bear with me if I'm not too knowledgeable of these. Hopefully I get better as time goes on, because I do have a couple already on pre-order, especially that new Empire Godzilla. So, starting off with the tail, because I think that's one of the more important things of Godzilla figures. It's pretty well articulated. Honestly, I did not think it was going to go that much in terms of getting it curled up. That's really good, honestly. Going from side to side looks pretty good. It came sort of already curved in on the package, which is nice. Doesn't seem to be any issues in terms of like quality control for the most part. And yes, you might, if you're a big time collector that would love to have this Godzilla, don't worry, I'll take good care of this guy. I know how much he is worth. I am not gonna like just play with him. So, now moving on to the head. The head, he can look up and down, not much, but he can move it around. He can move it to side. Not the most. More that way than the other way. Can he move to the side? Yeah, he can. That's odd. Okay. I think some tight joints on mine, so I don't want to push it too much because, again, I'm not the biggest... I'm not as knowledgeable in SH Monsterarts as I probably should be. So I'm not going to try to play too much with it. This neck joint, it allows him to look downward more and a little bit upward. It doesn't look too bad in terms of gaps. And as you can see, you can like push it down a little bit and it gets stuck. But just pull it up and it actually moves pretty good. There we go. Now, in terms of the arms, I do think most of these are all on ball joints. So the arms, you're not going to be able to do a 360 with them, for sure. But he does have ball joints on the shoulders and even on the elbows as well. And then the hands, I'm pretty sure they're ball hinges. Makes the most sense, to be honest. The hands do look like this in the suit. That's how they came in. I thought they were like switched. But no, they're not. They're just like that. And same with the other arm. He has the same articulation on the other arm, of course. Now, the torso. This one is... He looks down very good. So, like, if you put his full articulation, he can look pretty menacing, really. Like, I actually like that. He has really good articulation. At least from my knowledge of SH Monsterarts. He doesn't look up that much because the dorsal fins will clash onto each other. So do be careful on that if you have this figure and you haven't taken it out of the package. For the sort of legs and diaper area, he does have a ball joint on the legs. You can kind of see the gap in between, which the gaps will most likely appear on the legs, but that's not the biggest deal, in my opinion. He does have a knee joint, not the most effective knee joint. You can put his leg like that. And actually, it's pretty good, actually. Never mind. It's a pretty good knee joint. It's like a double hinge knee. And then the foot, you're not going to get much articulation from it at all. Or at all, if any. It doesn't go backwards anything. Like, not even a slight bit. And forward, I'm pretty sure it can go forward a little bit. I don't know if it was this one or this one. This one can go up forward a little bit. I think this one is just... It's okay. It's not the most articulated foot, but Godzilla doesn't really have a lot of articulation there either way. So, accessories. He actually does come with an accessory. A singular accessory. Technically two, but this is going to be a quick one. The accessory, he comes with a plasma beam, the atomic breath beam. I don't know why I said plasma. It looks really nice. I like the pink coloration, the pink hue. It looks really good. So, that's pretty much all of the accessories. He does come with a stand for the effect beam, which is nice. Pretty good. So yeah, kind of leading into my final thoughts, I think this guy is good. Um, Honestly, I think a lot of people are very nostalgic of this Godzilla. I'm not sure what the general opinion for this guy is. He might be good, he might be bad to a lot of them, but I did have the subreddit for SH Monsterarts help me in deciding to get this figure, especially for the price value that my this replay had it at. So I think if you find this guy anything lower than 200, it's a steal. But you're not gonna find it anything than 200 online. He's like around. I think the lowest one I saw just when looking at this guy to see if I should get it or not was 290 on Mercari, and Mercari is a horrible website nowadays. It used to be good, but now it's bad. But overall, I think I'm gonna give this guy, in terms of like general, not general release, but SH Monsterarts type of line. I'm gonna give this guy. I'm gonna give him a 9 out of 10 because I think the articulation for this guy is actually pretty well thought out, and I know that's what the Monsterarts line is known for. But it kind of surprised me a lot more, really, because I did not think that tail was going to curl up that much without any of the sockets like going out. So that actually did surprise me. The one issue that I kind of do have is the paint application. It's like there should be a little bit more coloring for this guy, but there is not. So that's what kind of brings him down for me. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. Let me know what you guys think about this Godzilla in the Godzilla the Godzilla suit, not the Zoot. But yeah, I think I made a good purchase. Hopefully, it's what I try to tell myself to justify my decisions in life. So yeah, if you have any thoughts or comments, please leave them down below. I would love to chat with you guys. But that's all I have for you guys today. So I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.